On the 4th of October 2021, there was a global outage of WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook. And for many of those 6 hours, many of us were completely lost. Over the past decade, many of us become increasingly dependent on social media to be in touch with our friends or just for leisure, while others have become addicted to it. And when such an outage happens, we get anxiety, get frustrated, and become increasingly irritable. It is time we do some introspection on how we use social media, how we should maintain our mental health and well-being.
Numerous articles on the internet regarding how social media affects us, varying from cyberbullying, trolling, and even stalking. We have covered this topic in depth in one of our previous videos. Do check it out if you haven't. Social media causes FOMO when we see our friends posting pictures from their outings. It causes anxiety, sleeplessness, and fatigue.
But social media is just one part of a large problem which affects our mental health. Our devices are filled with distractions which prevent us from achieving our set targets, which in turn leads to stress and anxiety. This is especially true for us teenagers, where we feel compelled to check our phones every now and then, either to check our messages or our feeds.
Mental health is a state of our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. We realize our own abilities to work productively and fruitfully.
Many times, extensive use of social media increases our distance from our loved ones and we feel more lonely. Isn't it ironic? The social media, which is designed to decrease our social distance, increases our loneliness?
When we watch a particular content online where people showcase positive and good things happening in their life, we might tend to feel insecure and question our own self-esteem. मेरी लाइफ इनकी तरह क्यों हैपनिंग नहीं है, मैं ऐसी क्यों नहीं हूँ, ऐसे क्वेश्चंस हम खुद को पूछने लग सकते हैं, which might lead to losing confidence and feeling upset. Guys, we are all aware about the tradition of fasting prevalent in our culture. People fast to detoxify their bodies. Similarly, we can go on digital fasts to restrict our usage of social media. You can try this for once in 14 days and see how it works out. If you encounter a good experience, you can longer the duration. We can call it Mansik Upvas.
We all have faced the problem of getting addicted to social media at some point in our lives. And to be honest, so did I. I did not realize the impact of social media on my mental health till I started detoxing. I had to set up a time limit for myself and would get frustrated when the time would run out. But now, I realize and address the problem. And the digital detox actually does work. The digital detox is just one way of taking back control of your life again. Some of the basic things that we should implement in our lives is consciously reducing our online time and setting a time for social media apps. And if none of this works, you can download one of many apps which will help you control your time on your mobile. Some examples of those apps include the Tree app, Pomodoro app, the Google Family Link app, and Digital Detox by Shut Clinic. The links of these apps are given in the description box below.
But due to the past 1.5 years, with the burden of so many negative things, staying at home without any scope of socialization except social media, many fell into depression and other illnesses. At this point of time, do not ignore your inner voice. Instead, look for remedies. Do not hesitate to share your problem. Talk with people whom you trust and do not fear that anybody will laugh at you. But yes, do not search for answers on the web. Instead, consult a counselor, psychiatrist, or a psychologist. Mental Health Day is celebrated across the world on the 10th of October every year. But it is of utmost importance that we take care of our mental health throughout, just the way we take care of our physical health. We are the Indian Gen Z signing out.